Well, it's May 11th. Good morning. It's about 9 o'clock. Stayed at Lisa's last night. Basically a tool shed with 4 bunks, 4 beds in bunk style. No heat, no cooling, no nothing. But it was such a nice moderate night. I slept I was comfortable, very comfortable. She said she had a couple of guitars, and then I notified her this morning, like, that's like saying you have a loaner car and it turns out to be a Barbie Jeep. Her guitars were toys. One of them, I said, either make art out of it or just throw it away. They attached the neck so wrong that you couldn't tune it. It will never be tuned. It's impossible. So it's off by over an inch. I'm like, whoa. This is like, they were toys. They were literally kids' toys. So I said, if someone asks you if you have guitars, just say no. She goes, I'll throw them both out. Like, no. You can leave them here for people to destroy. But I mean, the one guitar, just throw it in the trash. It's a toy that can't be fixed. Anyway, yesterday the gang all went up another 8 miles after eating a big old dinner at Cafe 101. I opted not to do that, and I should have. ET stayed over in the backpackers campground next to the railroad tracks, and there were trains all damn night, which is when they run, right? Because that's when the least amount of traffic is crossing the railroad tracks, so you don't have as many accidents. So I'm on the trail at 9 here, which is much later than I wanted to be. But I sat in the cafe waiting for the video to upload. So I take a lot of zeros to get these damn videos made and get them processed and thrown out there. Plus I like taking a look around. So I'm back in the jungle. I think we're going through a lot of farmers fields and stuff like that this morning, and then we'll have some bumps. I might try to pull a long day depending on how I feel. My left cheek still hurts from falling on that log yesterday. Woo! But yeah, if I can pull a long day today, that'd be great. My allergies have completely kicked in. I took some medication early this morning. My lungs are just hating this. There's something in the air at Iron Masters. I don't know. It just took me out. Let me show you what I'm feeling. Just hiking through fields of alfalfa and stuff, and I wonder if maybe it's just too much for me or something, but man, it's just a jungle in here. And the trail is really nice. I hear after the next big town that the rocks start. So it's all good. I was really proud of my time yesterday. By the time 12 noon got around, instead of having 10 miles, I had like almost 15 or 16. I'm like, damn! I was pumping it. But it's flat, that's why. So, right now, I got up this morning and made myself instant coffee and ate a couple of packets of instant oats. And then an hour or two later, I was down at the cafe and I put down a 3-egg Western omelet and French toast, bacon, a large glass of orange juice, and an English muffin. So I'm fueled, but I'm ready for a nap. So we'll see how we do. Over and out. So the day has been walking through farmers' fields, but thankfully, for the most part, there's a lining of trees between the fields, and so you get this nice, wonderful shade. Everything's very soaked, so the ground is soft and a little bit muddy, so the air is nice and humid. It's a beautiful day though. I don't even see a cloud in the sky, for God's sakes. That'll change. But anyway, it's supposed to get really warm today, and thus far it's been just gorgeous. Been running into a lot of people out hiking with Mom for Mother's Day. You know, a lot of trail runners, joggers or whatever you want to call them, but cross-country runners enjoying the trail. It's a good trail. It's been like this for hours now. I got on the trail at 9. It's like 11:30 right now. It's got 7 miles in or so. So another 3 miles, I'm gonna start hitting rocks and mountains. But, yeah, gorgeous. Keep hitting a series of these big bridges and walkways. We're along a river. I can see some pretty big, large bass in here. I saw about a 1.5 long fish in here earlier. Scared him off. He's probably under the bridge. It's nice to see those bunch of tiny minnows. Yeah. It's been a marvelous walk. I had to go through the farmer's fields without shade for like a couple of miles. Pretty hot. Got the sun hood on and the ball cap on. But yeah, stellar day. I don't know if I have it in me to go the long distances that I have planned for the day. I don't feel like yesterday. I was feeling powerful even though I had a 0 the day before. I'm not feeling super powerful, but I am getting the miles in for the time. But that's because I've been on flat, level ground without rocks. Go figure. Feet are feeling great, man. These shoes are just the best. They're just making me a lot happier. I can't believe what a difference it is. Even if they don't last very long, I'm going to stick with them, I think. Yeah, apparently I'm a sneaker wearer. 3030 was telling me, you know, it's your boot wearer or your sneaker wearer. You can't try to switch. And I used to wear boots all day long at the railroad, but that was a lifetime ago. Since then I've been in sneakers, so he was right. Thank you, 3030. Appreciate you more than you know. And yeah, happy feet right now. And plan on staying that way. Anyway, gorgeous day. It's a little warm. Could use a breeze. But it's not raining and storming. But the clouds are starting to appear on one side of the clouds, sky. So there's still time. Anyway, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, I get at it. Came upon a rock wall bench. I'm gonna sit down for a second. Oh. It's a small hole in the trees. Cool. That's all you get. Overlooking Sherman's Creek.
Over there.
Yeah, down was kind of sketchy.
To your right.
Anyway,
Look up.
really pretty views. Almost to town on my longest day. Only part of the way down this mountain, it's been real tall steps and very steep. So when you see the steepness on the Far Out app, you know it's going to be steps, but they're really big steps. So like 2 to 3 feet. A lot of people coming up the mountain. I think they just want to go see the sunset from those beautiful views. I'm close to town, trying to get a hold of someone on a Sunday afternoon, Mother's Day, I'll just show up at the hostel, get a bed, and then pay him in the morning or something like that. Or what are you gonna do? Or use their webpage to sign in, which I hate doing with a cell phone. But anyway, today's shaping up to be my longest day. It started off at 9 o'clock on the trail. But was making pretty good time until hit these patches of rocks. I think after this town it's all rocks. So we get the Rocksylvania name, well established. But yeah, twisting my ankle a lot, micro sprains. But today, 0 foot pain. 0 foot pain. What does that mean? It means no constant pain of one type or another. You know, I do get some pains that come in and they go right away, immediately are gone. So I'm able to hike faster because I'm not in pain, and I'm able to enjoy myself a lot more. Pain wears you out, man. It just knocks the wind right out of your sails. So really happy to not be in pain in the foot department. So just, I'm not even halfway down this mountain. It's just doing this the whole way. Which is good. You lose your elevation quick, but it makes your knees hate you. My knees have been pretty good this trip, so a lot of people have really a lot of problems with their knees. Mine just grew bigger and stronger. Everything else is shrinking. Anyway, jeez, just down, 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 down. Everybody complains about the staircase in Amicalola Falls. Are you crazy? That was nothing compared to what's coming. So stop crying. Anyway, this is getting a bit much. I'm definitely losing time here in spots. But I will make it into town before dark-ish. I'm not setting records here, just distances. That's what we're trying to do now, and just get distances. And I think I'm exercising enough I've been training myself enough to move up to some higher speeds and longer periods. So notice on the videos in the very end, put the 3D thing in there. It's like, wow, another 20 miler, another 20 miler, another 20 miler. So I'm starting to get better at doing 20 milers, and less so doing 15s and 14s. So that's a healthy sign. Not in a hurry. It just, just you're feeling the day properly. I want to get 16 miles in and it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, what now? No, you got to keep moving. So anyway, check in with you when I get into town. So instead of going to the hostel, I decided to go to the Hotel Doyle and check in. They got food, and they got tap, and they got whiskey. So got 25 miles in today, which is a record for me. 24.9 was before, and I got 25.2. So this was easier because it's flatter. It was pretty rocky coming down in, though. Steep, but made it, and I'm impressed. So anyway, I'm sucking down a Guinness here and gonna eat a lot of food. Yay me. It's my hotel room. No toilet paper, but anyway, they had a tub. They have a tub, and I soak in that. They got a shower. It's a real old hotel called the Doyle. I guess it's 4 stories. I enjoyed my stay here. I'm told this is how we get in and out. And we leave the door propped open. A nice little town. I don't know what's open today or not. I hear the Goodies across the street's pretty good, but that's the Doyle.